How'd you sleep? Are you still feeling the chemo?
It's better than yesterday. How you doing?
I guess that depends on if I get marked with my father's disease.
Little A didn't. And neither will you.
I'm really glad that the holdup at the lab didn't delay his results, so at least we know he's okay.
Yeah. Let's head to the hospital.
No, you stay. You need the rest.
Not a chance you're going without me.
It's Mr. Sun. That's our friend. See that? Of course, he shows up a little too early for me sometimes, but you know when he's the friendliest? He's the friendliest when you're sitting on the beach and you're having a cerveza and you're looking at the chicas in their little tengas, and it's the nicest thing you ever saw. Whoa, hi, Mom. Mom's here. Shh. You know the drill. You know the drill. Mama, look who it is. We were awake. You know what? We were thinking that he needs to lie down a little bit. He said it to me. He was going to give himself a timeout. And I said, okay. And when you're on the timeout, you know what? You can think about the sun and the beach and the waves, and don't talk about or, say anything about the girls or the beers. Oh, there you are. What? He's going to be fine.
There's an 85% chance he won't be. What kind of God does this?
God's not going to be giving out any diseases to our innocent little baby, okay? Plus, Trevor's a pro at beating the odds. Maybe he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine.
Amanda, hi.
Do you remember when you got pregnant? You didn't even want to have a baby. But you did it anyway, right? Why do you think that was? Because Trevor was meant to be in your life. That's why. Then, remember you were going to put him up for adoption, and we went through with that, and we ended up getting him back. Why do you think that was? Because you were meant to be his mom.
Because you kept him safe from me.
I might have had a little bit to do with it, but it was the big guy. The big guy gave you Trevor. Gave him to you. And it's the big guy that's going to make sure that he stays with you. You got to hold on to that, okay? Nothing, nobody is ever going to take him away from you.
Did you get any sleep last night at all?
No, not really. I just kept thinking about David. Why didn't he tell me about this genetic marker? I know that the hereditary factor is a recent finding, but, he's got to be on top of all the latest research. Why would he keep that kind of information from me? Is it just, no big deal to him whether I could die or not?
I can't believe I'm almost going to defend him here. Maybe he didn't want to see you go through anymore. He's sick, I'm sick. He didn't want to lay this on you, too.
No, David knows that I'm at risk. How can he just do nothing? What kind of a father steps back? Unless there's another reason that he kept it to himself.
Hey. What's going on with JR and Colby?
Oh, Adam's here. He called some big family meeting, and Colby's afraid that it's bad news.
Nothing in this world can kill Adam. You didn't get a wink of sleep, did you? I didn't either. But don't you worry, because I have a good feeling that everything is going to be just fine. Hey. So Angie called you too?
Yes, of course.
Oh, good. You're all here.
Are those the results?
Jake, would you do the honors?
Yes. And yes.
Trevor's okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, my God.
And so is Marissa. All three. Nobody's got the genetic marker for the disease.
I knew it. I knew you were going to be okay.
a second. There's something about these results that actually don't make sense.
So, what's the big bad...
Trevor and Marissa are okay, little Adam too. Those are great results. How can you say anything's wrong?
Because it's statistics and probability. If somebody has malignant erythrotosis, there's an 85% chance of passing it on genetically to the next of kin, to the next generation. And 2 of their children and a grandchild doesn't have it. I mean, that's almost non-existent.
Well, so maybe we're miracles.
Well, there are miracles, and then there is next to impossible.
I'm sorry, but these results tell me one thing, and one thing only, that David is lying.
No, there's no way. David knows that I lost my mom and dad. There's no way that he'd tell me that he's dying. And no way he'd put me through all that again.
Sorry, Marissa. But if he had this disease, one of you would have it as well.
Oh my God. All this time he's been lying?
Well, I didn't think David would stoop this low. And for what?
Well, he's been trying to get my wife's attention. And nothing has been working. The death card, it's pretty effective on her and everybody else, right?
I don't believe it. I mean, there has to be some other explanation, a perfectly legitimate reason why none of us has the marker.
Listen, Jake is right about the numbers, because as thrilled as we all are with the results, I mean, in this case, one of you should have tested positive for the marker.
Unless... Are you sure that David is Trevor's father?
Trevor's father at first. I was hoping he was.
It's all right. I know about JR and Amanda.
But after I had the sonogram, we calculated that Trevor was conceived at the same time I was with David.
So your only proof of paternity was a sonogram?
Okay, what we're gonna need to do is a DNA test, since there's so many questions.
So Trevor could be JR's?
It's possible. So let's do it. Let's do a DNA test.
Right. All right, we're gonna need samples from Trevor, obviously, and from JR, and from David.
Okay, well, JR is here in the hospital. I will talk to him.
Good.
David's out of the country.
Yeah, did you have any idea if he cleared out his locker?
I don't think so, but I have a master key. I can...
No. You're not going to compromise your position as the chief of staff. No, that's not going to work at all. People hear you broke into David Hayward's locker. I'll do it.
You sure?
I'll do it. And I'll do it with pleasure.
This is extreme.
That little boy broke up my marriage. I should be thanking him, right? Saved me from a life of hell. David was just obsessed with that child from the moment that he found out it was his. And what he's done to Amanda and Jake. I mean, imagine if Trevor is not David's. Think of all the pain and the heartache that could have been avoided.
Fresh from Davy Boy's locker.
I'll put a rush on it.